Moose underscore goat says, could you turn comments off? Nan to the rescue says, cause you're an empath, but a lot of people in this world aren't, so it makes it hard to be us.
That's true. That is a good point. Absolutely. All right, we're live on TikTok, Kick, and YouTube. Oh, no, on TikTok.
Says, thanks again, legend. I appreciate the sub over here.
All right, let's get to work. Sorry, I had to stop and rant to you guys.
Fard1N Bastage says, catch y'all on the flip.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I had to vent to you guys for a second because that was really, let's just say, discouraging. And sad. It's sad. It's just sad.
This stuff has been very again, huh?
We need to connect YouTube voices.
Stream Element says, Finsup76 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Is clear and complete. Class C expires 4/1/2026. Restrictions GTRC until.
So worth paying hello to you. Voices are YouTube's voices are connected now.
Michelle 210 says hello from the Broken Fighters show.
Hello. I'll work on that tomorrow.
Go ahead. 5532.
Michelle 210 says 32.
532. Yeah, on the 800 block of West Foster.
Stream Element says Little Bit 918 just subscribed.
Little Bit, thank you so much. Welcome in. Little Bit 918, thank you so much.
Rosa 210 says I'll stay here. DJ Skinny Steve says people have been assholes on the internet since Yahoo chat rooms in the 90s, LOL.
That's true.
Little Bit 918 says thank you for the SUV.
Who's giving subs away? Why doesn't it tell me who gifted a sub? Thank you for the gifted sub.
210 says I needed a fighter's match on that bingo card. Little Bit 918 says I've been around for a while but normally stay quiet because I fall asleep.
Oh, well thank you.
Finsup76 says thank you for the sub.
Guys, who's gifted those subs? Thank you. It's not telling me, it just tells me someone subscribed. Let's go to Freeport. So it's doing no notes.
Little Bit 918 says Wicked Clowns 83 is the one. Rover 210 says I'll just harass you here, John. I am medicated. Countryboy 23123 says Casper did them so, John Law.
Well, that was nice. Thank you.
Wicked Clowns 83 says it was me, John.
Thank you so much.
Texas Man the Legend says I don't know what hyping a creator is on YouTube, but I just did that for your channel.
Well, thank you.
Rover 210 says Wicked with the gifted subs. Finsup76 says Wicked Clowns sub me.
Let's get the big scanner on. Wicked Clowns, that's nice. You've been amazing. Thank you.
DJ Skinny Steve says cheer 100.
Thank you, DJ Skinny Steve.
Says DJ Skinny Steve just cheered 100 bits.
All right, got the big scanner on.
M_right19 says, John, did you get your drink?
I did. And we recorded a stop at the same time.
Mets12 says, howdy, John.
Howdy.
Mets12 says, hope your night is going well.
So far, so good. Yeah, we got a drink and recorded a stop at the same time. Someone went to go pay and Accidentally shot the Mentos. Can't make this stuff up.
Little Bit 918 says I'm fighting a caffeine migraine tonight, so I'm up because I just took Excedrin, and I'll be up now because in 2026 I want to quit caffeine and my nicotine. Broha 210 says okay, so I am freezing.
Oh, wait till this weekend.
Parking Ridge Renee, LC, date of birth.
We'll all be freezing this weekend.
1961, white female, blonde number blue, 5614 last seen. And the Anchor Motel in Surfside on 12/15/2005, possibly driving a silver Astro van, has mental health issues and an alcohol problem per reporting party. If located, for more information, contact Reserve.
Broha 210 says we are getting snow all weekend.
Eligible, clear to Freeport. Insurance is confirmed. Registration expired August
Little Bit 918 says, did you ever get the back window fixed?
Nope, I did not.
Or are you cold?
It's not cold in here, believe
It's
it.
freezing like law.
The way this car is shaped, I don't get cold with that window broke. I don't know what it is, but it has no impact on me unless there's precipitation.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, John, so you think you'll get snow this weekend?
We are gonna get ice, maybe not even all the way down here on the Gulf. There's two models. One model says we're gonna get ice. One model says we're not.
Goat says the feels like was -1 today.
It is, and then we're gonna be 70. We're gonna go from 72 to 38. So the next 2 days are gonna be warmer with the rain. But the way this car is, that back window does not impact me as far as the temperature. I don't know. It's kind of silly, yes, but.
DJ Skinny Steve says we're supposed to get freezing rain and icy conditions down here in Houston area.
Yeah.
Kim Turner
But we don't know about the Gulf.
-5 today in UK.
But we don't know about the Gulf.
210 says my brother was telling me Arizona was 63. I was like, he'll take it.
Yeah, we're gonna Thursday and Friday, I think we're gonna be 72. That's gonna be our high. But come this weekend, we're gonna be in the 30s and 20s.
All units check transfer broadcast.
We already heard it from Brazoria. Missing person out of Anchor Motel.
210 says you should order salt from Amazon. Little Bit 918 says IDK what San Antonio is going to get because half the time we don't get crap.
Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna get hit. I think if the current models are correct.
Broha 210 says Thursday is 48. I can't wait. Kim Turner 8 says wow you lucky people lol ours is -lol for next week.
Oh man.
Fard 1N Bastage says hey John.
Hey.
No voices on YouTube FYI.
No voices.
Moose_goat says it'll take the 30s over -1.
I'm seeing voices. Oh, because the vertical chat is not working. I get it. The Stream Buddy only does one stream at a time. I'm sorry, guys, on the vertical chat. Damn it, I need to just go home and fix that. Definitely
Big Dave BCTX says welcome to the Weather Channel.
Yes.
For everything you do.
Yes. Locals on the 8. Oh man, I was going to this call, but he's already 10-8 citation. It was on 4th Street, which is usually...
Countryboy 23123 says always film 50.
Always.
DJ Skinny Steve says cue up the old school Weather Channel music. Big Dave BCTX says locals on the 8. At Chapman 1086 says good voiceover here on the side by view.
Yeah. It's just that other stream is not working. I'm sorry, guys. Here, I'll put it on so I can monitor at least.
Broha 210 says is it ticketless Tuesday?
It is.
Countryboy 23123 says never talk to police.
Never.
Mets 12 says needs to be. Little Bit 918 says it's okay YouTube deserves timeout.
I'll take frequent breaks and read the comments over there. I was going to go to 4th Street. There was a call there, but... And usually if Freeport does traffic stops, not on the main roads, there's something else up with it. So that's why it got my attention. It was on 4th Street.
Countryboy 23123 says, yeah, YouTube, you're in timeout for 5 hours.
No, YouTube, it's not like that.
At Fargenbastage says test.
Test. There you go.
Bruja 210 says, never feel sorry with your kids with fur, they are hogging up all my new blankets. DJ Skinny Steve says, behave YouTube, I got my spatula. Little Bit 918 says, YouTube, it is like that, y'all don't behave. Countryboy 23123 says, testing 1 2. At Fargenbastage says, horizontal TTS is good. Stream Elements says, Andrew R 8377 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Mets 12 says Wicked Counts 83 for the win.
Ooh, I just realized that banner needs to scoot over a little bit.
Andrew R 8377 says, thank you Wicked Clown 83. And Jethro Miller says, I'm having my own technical difficulties, my microphone took a chit.
Oh man. Yeah, I've got a whole computer that's down, so I'll have to fix it when I get in. The computer that's controlling the TikTok voice and the...
Senor Dasher OTR says 18. Mets 12 says Wicked Clown 83 with the gifted sub.
Thank you. Thank you for the... It looks like I'm getting some jewels over there. Thank you so much, YouTube. Let's record something.
Broha 210 says, I had a proud grandma moment today. I witnessed my grandson walking and running to me. Yes, I cried. My baby is growing up.
Aw.
And Jethro Miller says, I'm rebooting. As soon as I get rebooted, I can post the jewel stuff in the horizontal chat. I keep it on the extended desktop anyways.
Ah, thank you.
Mets 12 says, Bet Sector JG has action.
We're going that way now. Just wanted to check on Freeport. They probably miss us. They're not saying anything on the radio, so there's that.
Mets 12 says, Freeport PD here, we need you to get out of our town law.
Be out by sundown.
Little Bit 918 says, watch it, they might put out a call just about you.
Probably.
And Bob Derrimer says, yay, we got notification.
Yay. $127 people watching. Thank you. I'll get the window cleaned off for you guys. I'll see what it looks like. We won't have this humidity problem this weekend, will we?
Little Bit 918 says, looks like how I see when I drive at night lol. Bruja 210 says, Torres here, I don't believe a word you're saying, so get on out of here.
Let me go.
720 traffic.
See,
Ryan 152,793 says, where we going?
Robert 0, 3965. Robert 0, 3965. Get 1000 block, West 4th Street.
And Bob Derrimer says, sorry about the Texans losing John. Go Seahawks.
well, next year. There's always next year.
Traffic.
722, go ahead.
Robert George 0, 3965. Robert George 0, 3965. Get 1000 block, West 4th Street.
I think the
Ryan 152,793 says, John, have we seen our friends Cupcake yet?
he's
Little Bit
in.
918 says, we are going on a trip on our favorite magic carpet ride.
He is working an
Bruja
extra job in
210
Houston.
says, I still say Cupcakes needs to open up a bakery. He does beautiful work.
He's working.
Marie says, hi John.
Hi. He's working at Walmart in Houston tonight. He said. He said there's more action there than he gets on his entire shift. Go start.
Ryan 152,793 says, let go see him mall.
Nah.
And Bob Derrimer says, have you been in a Walmart after dark?
No. Used to. Our lawyers close at 11, so.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, how long of a drive is it to Houston from you, John?
About an
At Chapman
hour.
1086 says, we actually have cops and donuts in McKeegan. At Saddle Tramp 1860 says, how cold is it going to get down there this weekend?
20s and 30s.
Down to 10 here south of Dallas.
Yeah, 20s and 30s, they say. Might not reach the coast, though, so.
And Marcia Sarlegny says, can you hear me, John?
I can hear you. I can definitely hear you. Guys, we're in Clute now.
Bruja 210 says, I bet I went to Dollar Tree tonight and the cashier yelled at a guy walking in, take your mask off for camera, we keep getting robbed, so I slowly made my way to the exit. Sad you rob a Dollar Tree when there's so much to choose from on that block.
Dang. You're like, I'm out, we keep getting robbed.
27081756.
3535, copy disturbance.
27081756.
9 Colbert Drive, 249 Colbert Drive. It's verbal only. Males are only the residents.
Well, it's verbal. The mail's gonna leave.
That's verbal.
Best thing he could possibly do, right?
27.
It's a verbal argument. That's the best thing to do is leave, blow off some steam, take a break,
0817.
come back at it later.
27 08 17 57.
Unit lower volume for EMS page.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, okay, good. I was trying to say I hope you are having a good night and let's get some action tonight and always, always film 5-0.
All of that stuff.
Sure, yes, sure.
Oh man.
Broha 210 says there are so many stores all on that block you take Dollar Tree.
We're trying to Micah Cooches, North Avenue, FR City. They're gonna show one in out of our city. Unit lower volume for EMS page.
Andy AM says nice right.
Thanks. Now I'm wondering, are you being sarcastic or did I really do it right?
Okay.
Melanie Syop 1784 says go give him a ride, John Law.
I can't.
Sure, yes, sure.
I think the cops are hanging out at that church on 4th Street in Freeport on Velasco.
Andy AM says it was good law.
Very good.
North Avenue, FR City. They're gonna show one in out of our city. Stand by for confirmation.
Go ahead. 22, that's quick.
Just be advised, both of those warrants will be confirmed.
Can you show me your work? That's quick.
Okay.
But they'll be tied up now. They were arresting somebody, so.
Do it.
Another good right for me. I'm not going to prison after all. That's amazing.
Go ahead.
Warrants will be confirmed.
That's quick.
Received.
Good.
Mets 12 says John, I'm so proud of your right turns. Every night gets better and better.
Thank you. Next week we'll work on parking. Nah, we better make it 2 weeks.
I was talking 47.
Technically, I should wait 30 days because after 30 days, it's a habit. That's what they say anyway. I already got 1 strike for the wide right turn, so I think 2 more and it's a life sentence.
Broha 210 says Clute police here, John. We will determine that.
We've got to practice before C-note shift comes back.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, John, why did you tie me up and put me in the trunk? I can't get out. I just wanted to ride with you, but not back here.
Oh. Well, there's not a lot of room,
Andy
so.
AM says, ever since that happened to you, I always pay attention to my turns, ha.
Yeah, that's good then. That's good. That's what we're trying to do, is help people. Also, look at the other people that might not watch the program. Look how many wide right turns you see. Me and Pam both started watching for it, and we see it every day.
Andy AM says yes, and people always driving with no lights. I see that a lot.
Yeah, just blink your lights at them. Usually solves it. That's what I do. Sometimes, only one time somebody pulled over like I wanted to fight them or something. Well, that was our friend Hayjack.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, John, that lady cop that wears her hair up in a bun with the blonde hair, is she using C-notes now?
No.
Hayjack says, no, I didn't.
No, it was your friends, remember?
Little Bit 918
Not
says,
Hayjack.
I always do wide right turns because I drove a truck for the first 5 years of having my license. Now I drive a small sub.
No,
Hayjack
you saved
says
me.
LMAO.
No, no, 340.
It was your friends, remember? You saved me from getting beat up. They were
And
coming.
Marcia Sarlegui says, I love watching your live streams, John. It's always interesting and you always are right about all the stops you go to.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, you know who I'm talking about, right, John? Hey Jack says,
Yeah.
yes, I remember when my country ass homie wanted you in the back of the truck law.
Like, man, I'm just trying to help you. Turn on your lights. He felt so silly afterwards, didn't he? Yeah, I bet he felt silly. Because there was no way in hell you were going to make it through Oyster Creek or Surfside, wherever you were going.
Bruja 210 says, I remember that. Hey Jack says, yep, we talked about that the other day. Let's 12 says we record traffic stops and if we have to we tell people they are number one.
That's right.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, how come we don't see her, John?
Not sure. If you guys wanted to know what I said when I muted, I told her to go F herself, by the way.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, what champion, what you mean?
Yesterday when I muted, I told her to go F herself for what she said, by the way. That's what I told her. That's what started the entire confrontation.
Ajax says, cheer one, 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 cheer one.
Hey Jack with the 30 bits. Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says, hey Jack, just cheered 30 bits.
With the 30 bits, thank you.
Looking for fast fuel coming up to you solo. Got 2 plus 1, 5, and it's going to be 556 en route.
Hey Jack says, aw shit, sorry, I didn't realize it was gonna be that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Little bit 918 says yes because who TF says that to someone about their child.
Yeah, I just said, maybe I shouldn't have said that and just walked away, but I should have just walked away. She told me to go eat a D. She said, go eat a dick. That's what she said. It's like, well, that escalated. It's my fault. I should have just walked away. I should have just walked away and not said anything.
At Chapman 1086 says it's all good. Hey Jack says I love Billy Bars from Dairy Queen to Law. Little bit 918 says, see, the petty me would have been like, yeah, ask your husband how good I am.
You guys would have been more mean? I don't know. That stop's really impacted me.
Bruja 210 says, yeah, that upset me when she did that, so I lit a candle and prayed for her.
Well, there you go. That's what I should have done instead of
307 Dolores.
telling her to go F herself.
Unknown if the actor's still there. We're getting EMS to say they're advising a physical disturbance and patient is unconscious at this time.
Where's that at? EMS is staging.
5535.
We're in Sector JG right now. So this is the light that he says he was stopped
says,
at.
no, you told her she was number one.
So
And
this
Marcia
is
Sarlegui says, Chapman, what you talking about?
this is the light, and this is where they were stopped. There's no way they get to 65 miles an hour by then. No way, not possible. I don't think the fastest car is going to get to 65 miles an hour by then.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, okay, Jethro. Bruja 210 says it may have been a black candle, but the thought was there. At Chaplain 1086 says this trunky stuck back here.
Yeah.
Roger, heavy lifting for Herman.
I've heard it all, though. I've even had somebody come in and very adamantly saying it was me who killed her. It was me. I did it. Like she was literally in jail. It couldn't have been me.
Jack says I got hit on my bike today and that fool just kept going. If you're in here, I'ma put rotten fish under your back seat.
Do you need me en route with 51 so you can hit with 35 back on that other disturbance?
Negative. The other one's backwards on. That's clear. Denied renewal. Failure to appear.
And Marcia Sarlegny says, John, I smell you all the way over here. Did you fart? It smells like rotten eggs.
It wasn't me. Someone else in the trunk.
That's clear.
Hey Jack says heard my shoulder and both of my legs and scraped my bike all to hell.
Oh man, I'm glad you're okay. I mean, it could have been way worse.
Sarlegny says, yeah, I think it was Jethro, haha.
It could have been way worse, but I'm glad you're okay. We've seen people get hit by a bike and not make it, so that's looking at it on the bright side.
Have you made contact at the house yet?
Watching out for those deer.
I'll be making contact.
I just realized I need to scoot the banner over.
Hey Jack says, yeah. Looks like Arc Raiders kinda day for a couple days till I recover.
There you go. Oh, are you liking the game yet or no? And if you didn't like it, I know you said you didn't like it as much yesterday. Why didn't you like it? It's because when you first start, the robots just kick your ass. But after you learn how to fight them, then...
Hey Jack says, yeah, it's getting better.
There you go. Was it because of that? Like you just go out there and die immediately?
Chilling like Villain 212 says, hello John, how's the night going?
It's going good.
Hey Jack says, I had no idea what to do. And Marcia Sarlegny says, what happened to the scanner? I can't hear anything going on.
Well, that's a good thing.
Seems to be at the original location.
That's actually a good thing. That means the cops are behaving, the people are behaving. There's a couple disturbances out in the county area, but I don't know the addresses. One was physical, one was just verbal.
3572. Show me up there.
Says, hey John, I just got a notification from Val that said he's fine, he's starting a new job and he'll keep us updated.
Very good.
Hey
Good
Jack says, well, Automod is definitely not behaving. Mets12 says, what's the Q word? John asking for a friend.
I'm not going to say it.
And Marcia Sarlegny says, hey John, do you have the Underdogs app for football?
I do not.
Hey Jack says, I was looting a box and getting unalived.
But yes. Yeah. You got to always be watching over your shoulder. You determine, hey Jack, you determine how the game is played, right? Like if you're friendly and you don't kill anyone, most of the time they'll match you with people that don't kill anyone. But if you just go kill everybody, they're gonna match you with people that also kill everybody. Me, I've had like 300 hours in the game. I've killed 4 people. 4 people in 300 hours. So my lobbies are pretty much for just frolicking around through daisy fields, looting. So it depends on how you play the game. It adjusts. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but
Ryan 152,793 says, John, don't forget we're on TikTok. Don't see the K word.
I'm not on TikTok.
Jack says, yeah, I started out shooting everyone lol, so now I am getting unalived a lot, so I am cooked. And
Well-
Chapman 1086 says, please don't sat TTS, it makes me look around.
No, but the thing is that you can change it back. All you gotta do is just not do it, and then it'll move you back. That's what somebody said. I've only downed 4 players, so. Hold on, guys. Give me a second.
Littlebit 918 says I've wanted to get Arc Raiders, but right now it's not the most important thing on the list.
Guys, welcome Justin Pulliam to the show.
Hey
Everybody say,
guys,
hey, Justin, let me turn him up. Let me turn him up.
Oh, they can hear us. We can hear them.
Hold on.
Yeah, so, I mean, hey, Tuesday night, big winter storm coming up. I mean, big for us, like small for everyone else. Some
Right.
crazy stuff maybe, John.
That's right. No, I might have to. We'll see. If I'll be slipping and sliding
Marcus
Saturday night.
Legwe says, okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm unmuted for a phone call, guys. I'm unmuted now. Welcome Justin Pulliam to the show, everyone. The infamous, the legend, Justin Pulliam.
So, yeah, I don't know, maybe you can come up here and do your show up here one day.
Yep, very soon. Maybe I better.
Ask your viewers if they would help out with that.
You guys want me to go to Fort Bend County?
Not tonight, but
Not
maybe
tonight.
tomorrow or something.
Maybe tomorrow?
Yeah.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, hello, Justin.
Melanie says hello.
Howdy.
And Marcia Legwe says, welcome, Justin.
Well, hello. Anyways, well, I'll let you get back to cruising the streets and keeping all those officers feeling the pressure
right.
of the camera. You know, I don't know why. Like, if
And
they
Marcia
just
Legwe
did
says, yes, but he'd be
everything,
nice.
like if they were enforcing real
And
crime.
Royal Green 2 says, oh, I love a good collaboration. Lenaidman says, hi, Justin.
Hello. So if they were enforcing real crime, it would seem to me that the camera would not be controversial at all.
Right.
And if they were enforcing real crime while upholding rights, then it would seem that there would need to be no change in behavior, whether or not you're present. That's what's interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me think that if there's a change in behavior, or if you're include just outright hiding,
Yeah.
that something is not quite right.
Well, we kind of know that because both of our inboxes are full of the horror stories, right?
Yeah, like, you know, an officer is like, oh yeah, hey John and Justin, y'all are cool to film. How y'all doing? All right, yeah, blah, blah, blah. and then like the next day someone like sends you the video where that officer beat him up. So
Right,
yeah, that's
right.
always like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, yeah, it's just
Chillin'
a
like
lot
Dylan
of
212 says, I
acting.
think Fort Bend wouldn't like John like Brazoria does.
They don't.
Fort Bend
They-
acts
Oh,
hardcore.
they love it, dude. They love him. In fact, let's send y'all should pay to send John for Stafford. Can you just send John to Stafford, Texas? You might get the best live stream you've gotten in a while.
Yeah. They have arrested me there before, so for saying the word thug at a city council meeting.
In Rosenberg.
In Rosenberg.
Yeah, man.
But we did beat the case, or it got dismissed. That's good.
Yeah, I think we beat. Yeah, well, one of them got dismissed.
And
Another
Jeffro
one, I
Dash
guess, we
Miller
beat
says,
through
corruption report, Justin Pulliam.
Yes, that's everyone. That's
attrition,
corruption.
They gave out.
Corruption report
Gave out.
with Justin Pulliam on YouTube, guys.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, yeah, if y'all want to go watch some videos and leave comments and get it back in the algorithm, because honestly, I haven't uploaded a video
And
since
Jeffro
like,
Dash Miller says, I
almost
put
a
the
year
link to
ago,
Justin's
so
channel in the YouTube horizontal chat if
Thank you,
anybody
that's
wants to
nice.
go there.
Very good. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, guys, go
so,
there and watch a video, leave a comment. Let's get him back in the algorithm, guys.
It's been rough for me. But yeah, man. All right, well, y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
Yeah, if they want to pay for a road trip,
And
just,
Marcus
let me know
Arleggy
when you're
says,
coming.
yeah, I
I'll talk to
agree.
you
It
later.
would be nice to film somewhere else. Thanks for the invite.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, man.
Bye, John.
Bye. Justin Pulliam, everyone.
Vehicle registration, clear insurance confirmed.
Now we gotta get this guy. We're in Angleton, by the way. He's telling me about some records he got, which were hilarious.
And Jethro Dash Miller says, I love when Justin does his news reports with that monotone.
Yep. He sounds like an actual anchorman, unlike me.
5535, what's the second house on the left?
Second house on the left.
Hey, can you be 10-8,
Melanie Syop 1784 says, yeah, we should go to Fort Bend County sometime soon.
Well, it looks like tomorrow, guys.
Ready.
We'll do a field trip tomorrow. We might as well go out with a bang. Before the ice hits us. when I say ice hits us, I mean the snowstorm. That's what I mean.
Little Bit 918 says, how far is that from you?
About 40
Ryan
minutes.
152,793 says, during the day or night. And
Probably.
Lauren O'Brien 2 says, what's his channel again?
Corrupt-
Cooker says, big chances of rain too. Chillin' like Villain 212 says, Justin coming. And Marcia Sarlegui says, yeah, John, let's live stream over there. It would be a change of scenery.
Yeah.
And Jethro Dash Miller says, YouTube heard your rant on Twitch earlier. Now the vertical chat is slow tonight, lol. Melanie Syop 1784 says, it would be nice to Justin again.
Yeah.
And Lauren O'Brien 2 says, NVM, I got it.
Cedar 49 Cedar 49 has a 64-year-old female, difficulty breathing. She just got out of the hospital.
At Sinead.d.979 says, hey everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen
First call, first down, Freeport out at 2200.
if you haven't seen when we go on field trips, imagine me doing what I do. I don't change anything. I do it the exact same way, but with cops who absolutely have no idea who I am. That's what a field trip is like here. They end up running my plates, trying to figure out who I am, and then they figure out who I am. It's pretty fun.
1911 trips.
Because I don't really change a whole lot. I'm me. I'm just being me.
4300 block FM 523.
Hannah Cooper says 73% chance of rain.
73% tomorrow? That's stupid.
Chillin' like Villain 212 says, Brazoria has been crazy lately following cars with no violations. Hilma Coker says yes.
She said the house you were at is the right location. It's a female.
Brazoria has been crazy. Maybe we need to spend more time there. The problem with Brazoria and West Columbia
Close the gate on me.
is it's far
And
away.
Marcia Sarlegui says hi Shanae. D.979.
Trying to 35. Is there a pink wall?
Trying to find this address.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says you should do a Houston one, John. Maybe they wouldn't mind.
No, I've been to Houston before.
22, click for Rico, mileage 202.
Go ahead.
9951.
Let's say I moved the show permanently to Houston. So then they would have to compare. They'd have two choices: either me or
And
Grizz.
Bargain Bastich says at Jethro I had to come over here.
Yeah, imagine if I moved my show to Houston.
602.
And Marcia Sarlegui says welcome everyone. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Roger 2, I got 2
Chillin' Like
shutdown,
Villain
1 and 2.
212 says you better
And
be
PHI
strapped.
Med 3 is inbound from the southwest. Sorry, copy 26.
Do you think I would get the same treatment as
274686.
what's that? What's the other channel? What's that channel's name up there that does what I do? Kind of. I can't think of her name. What the heck is her name? Why can't I think of her name? She does what I do in Houston. What's her name? Oh, never mind. I can't think of it now.
Freakenstar says Mary. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says Grizzly Moose.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's
Big
it. That's
Dave
it.
BCTX says Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
Shanae.D.979 says Grizzy.
So do you think I would get the same treatment as she does?
Christopher says Frizzy. Big Ek 2022 says your YouTube scanner is behind, I think, John.
Yeah, probably because
And
we had a phone call.
Jethro Miller says you got me, I don't know that one. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says heck yes.
You think I would get the same treatment? Or do you think I'd be treated differently because of my opinions? All right, I think I got it caught up. I'll stop it and restart it. That one runs off my
Chillin'
phone.
Like Villain 212 says does she stream though?
Yeah, she
Reneeman
streams.
says nope. At Shanae.D.979 says eventually yes. At Fargan Bastich says how is she treated?
She's been given awards. I've never gotten an award. That may surprise you. I'm not talking crap about her, by the way. I'm not. I'm just saying our styles and opinions are different, and in this country, that's completely okay.
At B. Tricelafear says no.
Yeah, I'm not talking crap. I'm not trying to get in some drama
Stream
fest.
Elements says thank you for following Request and Transit. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says well maybe you can represent the other side of people law.
Yeah, I'm
At
not.
Fargan Bastich says wow.
Yeah, she does it from basically a dumb criminal aspect. So I obviously don't have the same opinion. Yeah, our styles are definitely
Reneeman
different.
says she's partnered with Channel 2 News.
I think when I was in Galveston, you saw the difference. For the same place that Harvey...
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says I used to listen to the radio in morning back then on 104.1 when Sarah Pepper used to visit the courthouse and they would is what dumb stuff you here for. And Jethro-Miller says I just looked up her channel. From the looks of it I'm guessing there's a reason I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, we just do things differently. I've worked with her a couple times on a couple stories.
Chillin' like villain 212 says, but what's her opinion, John? Is she more for the criminal?
She's clearly, she just prints whatever the government tells her to. That would be the difference. And I don't believe, in me, I'm completely different because I don't believe anything the government says.
She for the cops and the people.
Yeah, I don't believe anything the government says unless I see it myself, so.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, how does that all work?
How does what work? I'm confused.
Chillin' like villain 212 says, if you challenge it, I think it would be good regardless if she hated you or not. This country is based off a lot of lies.
That's right.
And B. Tricelefear says she reports crime shootings government.
Well, she's way more popular than me. Because I have unpopular viewpoints.
Chillin' like villain 212 says, does she ever report police issues?
I don't know.
Marcia Sarlegui says, how does she film or work for the government?
I don't know. She doesn't work for the government.
Pup says, hey friends.
Here's the thing, right? Like if I see, if there's an incident, right? And I see.
And Farming Bastich says she probably has better boobs.
She's way better looking than me.
Bastich says JK.
She's way better looking than me. Here's the thing, like if I see a press release, I don't believe anything that's in that press release. Like I've been doing this long enough. I know whatever the press release, 80% of the time is the exact opposite of the press release. And she would just print the press release.
St. Joseph's going to AC Clear Lake. 22, 25, 6 hours on board, 1+45 on the fuel.
But she's also done a lot of work for the right to record police, right?
And Marcia Sarlegui says, dang, that's crazy. Chillin' like villain 212 says, but I think where the problem would lie is if John and her at the same scene, she mixes up the story and John has clear footage, it would create so much backlash.
Yeah.
Action A.D.979 says, I feel like our county is extra crooked though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes.
Whipped Up Wishes says, hey everyone. Rough day for us. My son broke his hand and pinky finger, and my daughter and I both have double ear infections.
Oh no!
I also found out I need 2 root canal this week in an emergency procedure.
Oh no!
And B. Tricelefear says corrupting government, schools, housing, helping the poor.
Yeah. Whipped Up Wishes. That doesn't sound fun at all. Hope everything gets better.
37.
Chillin' like villain 212 says even money in our pocket corruption.
Registered to Mary Ellen Valdez.
Whipped Up Wishes says thank you.
That's clear.
And B. Tricelefear says Peacock gave her a brand new vehicle so she could report.
Well, she is the mainstream media. Then.
Chillin' like villain 212 says wish we were back in old days. And Marcia Sarlegui says y'all's counties are better than mine cause my county here in Austin don't play about anything, they are bad here.
716, Walker.
I think it's the same thing everywhere. I tell the story of policing in America in basically 3 small towns, Clute, Lake Jackson, and Freeport. Sometimes Angleton. It's all the same everywhere.
And Jethro-Miller says like when the news tells us that old man that ICE roughed up was living with 2 known PDF files was complete BS and lies.
Yeah.
Chillin' like villain 212 says Austin got a hella troopers. At Marcia Sarlegui says Williamson.
Guys, sorry, it's just like basically a drive around stream tonight. As you guys know, I don't control the content, but we can go from 0 to 100 really fast.
Chillin' like villain 212 says John, what happened at Chick-fil-A Lake Jackson? I heard there was a major water line break.
I did not know. Is it still broken or is it fixed now?
Big 2022 says IRS okay, John. At Chapman 1086 says have not even seen them riding around.
Nope, we
At
haven't.
Marcia Sarlegui says I know it's bad here and the homeless here is ridiculous. Chillin' like villain 212 says they said they'll be back open tomorrow. Big Egg 2022 says it's
2219.
Well, I should have the regular voices fixed and TikTok fixed tomorrow.
At Fargenbastage says keep Austin weird.
That's right. Do it. I have no problem with that. I'm a little weird
At
myself.
Marcia Sarlegui says haha.
I'm a little weird myself, believe it or not. Wait, we might have lights. We might have lights, but we didn't hear anything on the radio, so. Oh, here it is. It's Richwood. It's right up here.
Chillin' like villain 212 says you're weird is good, you keep it real. Kipper says aren't we all a little weird?
Town or Zebra 2806. 39 Black Mountain Brothers, Port Excursion.
All right, we got lights up here, guys.
Ryan 152,793 says John let go fly by them for fun law.
I can't tell if it's after the stopper. This is the traffic for the stopper going to up here.
Town or Zebra 2806. Town or Zebra 2806. Black Mountain Brothers, Port Excursion.
Why did she call this Brazosport? That's confusing. I would think this is 288B, not Brazosport. Am I wrong?
Dispatch 4 is going to be looking for North Base. Got 3 on board. 2+08. 923 now.
For the Conspiracy 2004 GMC, white and
Roger, heavy lifting.
January 26th to a Keith Crucia of Ingleton.
Chillin' like villain 212 says bad boy.
I didn't do nothing.
And Marcia Sarlegui says I be watching the lives over this guy that does interviews on people here in Austin that are homeless and he be trying to help them out. His YouTube channel is in real-time interviews.
White in color, starting January 26th to a Keith Crucia out of
Nora
Ingleton.
John Boy 7636. Nora John Boy 7636.
All right. I don't want to drive in that hole when we leave.
And Marcius R. Leggy says, let's go, John.
Usually when I'm over here, I end up stepping on ants. Or stepping in ants.
Big Ek 2022 says Shadow John.
Shadow
Ryan
John.
152,793 says John let get in the unit.
Nope. I'm just gonna stay in my own car. That'd probably be better.
And Marcius R. Leggy says sorry about that. Ryan 152,793 says she can't chase you without her until John. Big Dave BCTX says look, they have all their windows, so jealous.
I'm jealous. I'm not one of the window people. I'm so jealous of the window people.
Ryan 152,793 says you would get away.
Because I would be a complete status and just pull over.
And Marcius R. Leggy says don't let the ants crawl up your pants, John, they might eat you.
Do you remember when it happened on a Richwood stop? Oh, it was horrible. I was wearing shorts too.
At Chapman 1086 says you can't be in the circle and have windows too. Lol.
What do you guys think? Warning or ticket? I'm thinking warning. It's Wacky Warning Wednesday
Ryan
Eve.
152,793 says John, there's a snake in your boot.
Oh man. It's Wacky Warning Wednesday Eve.
Dylan 212 says what happened.
Just a traffic stop. Just a traffic stop. Let me turn you guys down so I can hear.
And Marcius R.
Can't see anything because of the light. Is it? It's a Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. Oh, that's not a good sign. Yeah, it's not a warning. You working this weekend, or are we gonna take it off because it's cold?
I wish I could take it off.
Let's take it off. Let's call in. Hell no. It's try again Tuesday. I said it's Wacky Warning Wednesday Eve. I know. We gotta. Thank you for reminding me. I'm not gonna hit that pothole. We won't make it through there.
Stephen Star says it's Taco Tuesday, John.
Taco Tuesday?
At Shanae.D.979 says not for her, it ain't law. Mets 12 says first stop of the night, John. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says Richwood been stepping up tickets.
Get nasty.
Yep.
21, 25, something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Says, damn, that's a nice truck.
I think that's brand new. All right, guys, you got to help me remember about this pothole.
Bastage says Nightbot is a tyrant. Hey. Ryan 152,793 says John, steal your truck.
Guys, our mission is to avoid this hole because we'll lose the entire Camaro. How's the parking, guys? I got my turn signal on. Just one, not the hazard lights. But our mission is to avoid that hole at all costs. Guys, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys.
Ryan 152,793 says pothole John.
Yeah. All right, that's our mission.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says you forgot you ran the light.
I didn't run the light. It was yellow. See, from luckily I saw it when I got out because I would have not have seen it in here.
At Farming Bastage says film 50.
Oh, it's always.
Big Dave BCTX says just act like you got a pull over it and you'll miss it entirely. Ryan 152,793 says our mission is to hit.
No.
At Farming Bastage says avoid pothole.
All right, thank you.
Says hey Richwood PD hit the pothole JK, watch out for it. Bruja 210 says ah yikes. Wicked Clowns 83 says always film 50.
Always.
Robert Mary Paul 0617. Robert Mary Paul 0617. Green color.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says let the cop hit it, they got nothing to lose law.
And those taxpayers will have to pay for it. I don't think you can consider that a pothole, but it would definitely do some damage to our little car we have here.
Ryan 152,793 says she's going to stop you next.
Nah.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says corruption pays for it.
That's right.
Bruja 210 says just act normal.
Yeah, just act natural. Everybody act natural.
Strikes of Blue says, are you guys getting freezing rain this weekend?
This weekend, allegedly, yes. Allegedly, they say we are.
And Jethro Miller says, I know why you've been a little grumpy lately. I drove a Camaro today 3.5 miles and then I realized you drive one like 300 miles a night. I'd be grumpy too. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says sometimes even natural makes you criminal law.
We got little bitty windows in here. You do get used to it though. But you do have very small windows in a Camaro.
4329-8504.
All right, we're in Sector JG, guys.
Made a 300 block North Columbia Drive. Be out with Victor X-Ray George 1305. Appears to be blue.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says John's gotta ice skate next stream to the scenes.
4329-8504. 4329-8504.
We might, if it gets bad Saturday, we might just drive to the palm trees and sit there and listen to the scanner together.
North Columbia Drive. Be out with Victor X-Ray George 1305. Appears to be booked.
I'll let you guys on a little secret. The palm trees are not far from my house. I can just say that.
XVX Poopy XVX says hello everyone.
Hello to you.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says if I had my snowmobile I wonder how they would react to it on the roads down here law. And Marcia Sarlegui says what did you eat for dinner, John?
Korean beef.
We're good. What's that?
611 return for Gabriel Marmot at the Freeport Hispanic Mail 511
And Marcia Sarlegui says home later you went out. Mets 12 says that gas station on the right didn't have gas.
Nope, they didn't. They didn't have gas. He just ran the plate of the car in front of him.
What's that?
Roha 210 says did you ever walk to the palm trees as a kid with your best friend Tommy, I think his name was. Strikes of Blue says that bridge will be bad back there if you guys get ice.
Yeah, I stay off.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says they be doing stuff like that stalking.
Yeah, so he came back clear, so he let him make the turn, and he's out of there.
And Marcia Sarlegui says yeah he's gonna stop them.
No, they already turned.
Strikes of Blue says must be a slow night if they're running plates.
Where's that conversation?
K. Sailor Marie says can they just run plates for no reason?
They do what they
Chillin'
want.
Like Villain 212 says IDKY but they've been following like non-violators. I don't know what they looking for. Is it Warren Roundup? And Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We're about 50 miles south of Houston.
That's where we're at.
Mets 12 says hey John what's this plant-like stuff in the trunk?
Don't worry about that. Just put it back, please. Just put it right back where you found it.
Houston, 750, check your status.
And don't worry your pretty little head about it.
Proceed.
And Marcia Sarlegui says haha. Little Bit 918 says who's in my pocket taking my plants? Chillin' Like Villain 212 says has John ever seen a cop on duty smoke dope?
No.
XVX Poopy XVX says 50 stream streak.
50
Great
streams.
content.
Thank you
Keep
so
up the
much.
great work.
Well,
I
thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. 50 stream streak. When you guys say that, I was like, man, I've done this. Somebody said earlier 90 stream streak. It doesn't even seem like I've been doing it that long on Twitch anyway.
And Marcia Sarlegui says John is in your pockets and he's taking everything. Mets 12 says it's tempting but Little Bit said they are going to take it and not put it back.
Just put
Chillin'
it back.
Like Villain 212 says how many years have you been doing this, John?
7.
Broha 210 says I cannot take this cold weather nor in the summer I can't take the extreme heat. I am just bitchin'.
I don't mind the heat. The heat does not impact me. Cold does.
Little Bit 918 says I have to keep them alive and I wanted to go on an adventure, so they went in my pocket and now someone is taking them law.
Y'all behave back there. Don't make me pull this car over.
907 report.
Guys that are watching.
XVX Poopy XVX says chat. So who's holding the felony Crown Royal bag tonight?
Guys over
Not
in.
it. Sharik Cherik says all those with Teslas needs to make sure their vehicles are charged up cause the freeze will zap the power.
Yeah.
At Fargenbastage says John. Mad Max 115,541 says go to Oyster Creek.
Go to Oyster Creek.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says they're fighting in the trunk. At Marcius R. Legwe says what are you wearing tonight, John?
Just a
Melanie
red
Syed
shirt.
1784 says the only thing about cold is your stuff don't overheat.
That's right, that's
12
true.
says mother from last night here, John, what's this mushroom stuff? Heard my son wants it back. Little Bit 918 says not it, I have my really cool sunflowers already.
I'd like to apologize to the people watching the vertical stream on YouTube. I had some technical difficulties which are keeping those voices from being read tonight. If you're a member, hop on over to the landscape, and your voice will come out. I apologize in advance. I should have it fixed by tomorrow. The comments are not working on the vertical stream on YouTube. Go over to the horizontal one if you're a member, please.
At Fargenbastage says just a red shirt. That'll get you arrested.
I got pants on too. Tonight. Yeah, maybe I'll
Little Bit 918 says nope, YouTube, you're in timeout, ha 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 ha.
No, it is that's why we're not on TikTok tonight too.
At Chapman 1086 says it's been skipping here to tonight, about 3 times on me. At Jethro Miller says Marcia is the only member that was hanging out on vertical and that's how she became a member and now she migrated over to the horizontal, so we're good.
Very good, all right.
Bandmom 2024 says hey John, I just was reading the facts. It said they found a deceased woman in the ditch on Monday morning at 11:14 a.m.
On Kyle Road?
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says you know John should have real trunkies where he pulls in front of the pulled over car and we just pop out and record the scene.
And that'll be it. I've done
Strikes of Blue says did you leave the printer home tonight? Shaggy Stoner 4994 says what's up John and Trunky?
What's happening?
At Fargenbastage says
X-ray Henry Tom 5554. William Mary Robert 6783. William Mary Robert 6783. White Nissan.
White Nissan.
yes. Bruja 210 says all I gotta say this, I don't know how they can deal with this cold across the pond.
I couldn't do it.
What about it?
Over 20. 19 traffic.
At Marcius R. Legwe says thanks Jethro, you are awesome bro.
12 block northbound 288. William Mary Robert 6783 and William Mary Robert 6783. White Nissan.
At Chapman 1086 says 9 digress here.
Those guys.
Black 625 Toyota Black in color, expiring July 26th. To a John Lynn Trust out of Bullshire at the clear.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says horrible weekend. I will definitely skip the experience next time.
Shaggy Stoner, welcome back.
William Lincoln Young 2672. William Lincoln Young 2673. Lincoln Young 2872. 3457 3457 98.
Black 625 Toyota Black
And Marcius R. Legwe says, hey John, how do I become a mediator on here for you?
Out of Bullshire at the clear.
Join my Discord.
Correction, the last four is going to be 2872. William Lincoln Young 2872. Three four five seven 5298 3457 52 98. Let me know if he's clear.
10-4,
5125-1196, 5125-1196. Check around Angleton.
Check around Angleton. Welcome to the red light channel, everyone. All red lights all the time.
Roha 210 says all I gotta say is if I wasn't so frozen I would be baking all night to stay warm. Shaggy Stoner 4994 says I had a mother effing heart attack trunkies.
Oh man.
Been insane.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Good.
5125-1196, 5125.
Shaggy, that's horrible, man.
Check around Angleton.
Little Bit 918 says John tomorrow can you at least put a blanket back here, it's kinda cold and someone is taking all the one I brought with me.
Yes.
At Marcia Sarlegui says I have a Discord but how do I add you on there?
Exclamation point Discord. Should give you the command for the Discord group. You can also, if you're on YouTube, you can go up to the top, it says links. There's a link for my Discord group.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says I definitely never wanna do that ever again.
Well, I hope you
Roga
don't.
210 says well glad you are here, Shaggy.
Me too.
Violante out of Angleton is clear all the way. 3593, copy of possible disturbance.
Possible disturbance?
96, go ahead. 2434, Highway 36, 2434, Highway 36. Somebody heard screaming and yelling, a male and a female. Let's do the first flight if you're headed towards Brazoria.
25 Alvin, I just sent you a message.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says whoa what's that illegal substance?
That's fine. Terrible. 228. George Mary 10 Charles Zebra. George Mary.
Let's 12 says
Charles
John
Zebra.
easy on the turns we keep bumping into each other in the back here.
Okay, alright.
As Jeffrey Miller says if you're on YouTube Shorts touch the three dots at the top right of the screen then you can go to description, there's a link tree there.
Yep.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says nope we can't have stiff bodies in the trunk law. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says John that call on illegal substance where's that?
I'm not sure. It was out in county, so they don't give the addresses.
Roha 210 says whoever has my bag can you give it back, no questions asked, it'll just beat y'all with my broom after the stream.
Better give it back.
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says John need to supply us with food back here, we got the munchies.
Well, I'm a broke activist. Maybe we can get some Vienna sausages or something.
At Chapman 1086 says I thought that was Michelle's bag. Mets 12 says if you leave it out it's free game, I'll keep it to myself. At Marcia Sarlegui says I'm trying to look for the Discord but I can't find it. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says Wolf brand chili would be better for this cold.
Houston, Toledo Pablo 4, checking your status. Toledo 550, checking your status.
If you type exclamation point Discord, it should provide you a link. Let me pull over, see if it works. There it is.
Mets12 says it does.
Okay, good. You just click on that.
At Chapman1086 says Wolf Brand on FF is the bomb.
I like Wolf Brand
And
chili.
Nightbot says join my Discord.
Yeah, Wolf Brand chili with beans or no beans? I'm no beans.
At Fargenbastage says it worked.
Very good.
25, are you still in your vehicle?
Yeah, I'd say no beans, Wolf Brand chili.
At Jethro-Miller says Discord link works, I mean command works.
Very good.
Chillin' like villain 212 says no beans.
No beans,
Bruno
definitely.
210 says John, next time we go by a store can we stop, I could use a hot coffee.
Alright, gotcha.
Mets12 says this is definitely not I. Cakesper says no beans.
No beans. I like it.
Little Bit 918 says beans if I make it myself, no beans if I don't make
25, are
it.
you still in your vehicle?
At Jethro-Miller says John, one of the major downfalls of YouTube Shorts is you can't click on the links in the chat.
Oh, really?
Chillin' like villain 212 says I don't think it a Texan thing to have beans. At Fargenbastage says chili with beans is not chili.
See, Pam's like beans, I'm like no beans, so.
1176. 176. I think that works. Should we connect? 4225 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we got 118 miles of gas left for
Chillin'
tonight.
like villain 212 says is it bean dip law. Mets12 says I hope your family is doing good, John.
They are.
722. Show me at a flag down at 210 on the Mountain Marshall.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says Texas chili and New Mexico chili are not the same.
176. I think that works.
Yes, sir.
Alright, everybody be cool, by the way. Everybody be cool.
18, that's clear.
I'm going to make a good stop here.
Chillin' like villain 212 says New Mexico has bean.
Everyone
Mets 12 says John, floor it. At Marcia Sarlegui says, so when I'm on the Discord app I go to add and I try to add you but it says I need invite code.
Ah,
Bruja 210 says I thought of Pam today in the dollar store. Hersey has a cake like her favorite candy.
alright, let's watch Sector JG for a minute and save some gas.
Little Bit 918 says, so you mean we should show ourselves out the trunk now. Bubba the big truck guy says John, brake check him.
No hope.
27 is going to be 06 31 36 85. 06
Everybody get out and stretch for a minute.
85.
Get out, stretch your legs,
Is going to be Tom.
do a
Sam,
couple push-ups.
Chillin' like villain 212 says is that the drunk test brake check them and see if they hit John.
No, that's not
Bruja
good.
210 says BRB gotta give the puppies another blanket.
Keep the fire going for Papa Jack's trailer.
Little Bit 918 says put the snack bag out, see if he follows.
I'm going to read
Mets 12
the...
says don't do it, John will leave you. Lift Up Wishes says nope, don't do it. It's a trap.
06 31 36 85. And the 28 is going to be Tom, Sam, John. 6663.
I need to make that banner smaller and move it over. I'm looking at the vertical chat
63.
on YouTube now.
And you just logged that he's going to be here. Keep the fire going.
Why do I look suspicious here? There's nothing about me. There's nothing anybody in this
And
town is going
Nightbot
to think.
says join my Discord.
There's nothing in this town anybody would think
Shaggy
anything I do
Stoner
is suspicious.
4994 says I am supposed to take it easy. Push-ups might be taking it too far.
Yeah, Shaggy, not you. Shaggy, you
Bubba
don't
the
even
big
get out.
truck guy says don't get out, he will drive off, get a mile down the road and say everybody get back in as if we can catch up. At Fargenbastage says use this link, Marcia.
Everybody,
Mets 12 says if you do get it, John will leave you and says he will come back and pick you up, but he forgets.
I'm old.
21.
You good?
Hold for traffic.
It's 2026. Everyone looks suspicious.
Frank Zebra Nora 0910. Frank Zebra Nora 0910. We're going to be at the
Andy
light
AM
on
says
the
block is hot.
main.
Oh, everybody back in. Everybody back in.
Rosa 210 says I am seriously going to look for a warmer place to live. Chillin' like Villain 212 says even John sitting in this parking lot.
0910.
Next 12 says real question John, did you get permission to leave the senior citizen place you live in?
No.
And Marcia Sarlegny says thanks for the link for the Discord, I added you.
Alright, this person is not exactly stopping.
Turning left on Hackberry.
Alright, and I got another cop behind me.
Bubba the big truck guy says see I told you he will drive off then tell everybody to get back in, but at least he didn't wait till he got a mile down the road this time law.
Alright guys, this
Next
guy
12
is...
says are they on pull over?
This guy is not stopping, and there's one more unit behind me. I'm gonna turn you guys down so I can hear. Alright, now we got 2 units.
Gonna be turning left on Hackberry. Still not stopped.
Clear. 111, checking on first.
Still not stopping.
Come on,
We're still gonna be rolling on Hackberry.
Alright, so the truck is pulling in.
Taking a right by the 100 building at 201 Hackberry.
This might be a felony stop, guys. Maybe. I don't know where I can park. I've also got another unit coming up behind me, so I have to pull over.
21, still not stopping.
First on 101 Hackberry.
I turned the lights on back here at the light. Why didn't you stop till we got here? ¿Hablas inglés? ¿Inglés? ¿Inglés? ¿Portugués? Why did you not stop the vehicle when that officer turned on the blue lights? Oh, como aquí vivo. ¿Dónde? Acá vivo, en el apartamento acá vivo. My house. Yeah. Sí, no. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? En la esquina. ¿Dónde? 750. Apartamento. Okay. So... So when the lights come on, you can speak some English or just So when I turn on the lights to indicate the traffic stop, you're supposed to stop where you can set the road to move your turn. You're not supposed to go all the way to your apartment and then stop. I understand that, but you're supposed to stop, you're not supposed to keep going. No, I understand. No, 715. Tu nombre y cumpleaños, por favor. ¿Nombre? ¿Tú tienes licencia? No. ¿No? ¿ID? ¿Todo? No lo cargo. Pasaporte, ID. No, Nada. ¿Y tu casa? Sí, en la casa. Escribe tu nombre y cumpleaños, por favor. ¿Número? No, no tengo. No. You don't have it on you? You don't have... Ah, she's got the shorts out of the door. So Nadia's right there. ¿Cuánto años? Oh, no. Donde trabajo, mecánica. No. Compañía. No, we got limited parking about Oh, no, como aquí digo, pensé que ahí mi esposa la habían parado.
¿Quién estaba manejando? ¿Usted?
Mi esposa venía en la primera vez.
¿Pero que pararon usted?
Pues no pensé ni era, pues no me dio parado, porque como aquí vivo, ahí me pararon. Yes, right now, I lit him up, and when I need him to understand, I lit him up at 288B in May. He decided to...
No importa, usted para, cuando prenden las luces tienes que pagar ahí mismo.
Sí, como mi esposa venía adelante, pensé que era de
El momento que prenden las luces usted tiene que buscar al lado derecho para dónde parar y usted tiene que parar. Ellos no saben que usted vive aquí, pero yo tampoco conocí, pero usted tiene que parar a ese momento.
How you doing, man? I'll move my car in a minute. Yeah.
Don't back into it.
Yeah, just don't back into me.
Oh, hace rato tomé una. ¿Cuatro? De hecho, estoy trabajando en mecánica de No, nomás iba a comer algo, estaba el desayuno, porque sale a las 12, porque cierran a las 12 y salió temprano. ¿Cuál la hay? Allá me la ponía la botella de estaba durmiendo, sí, estaba trabajando eso y me paraba de
¿Cuánto tiempo estuviste allá en el lado?
ahorita nomás llegando, porque pedí asistencia que como siempre sale a las 12, desde que salía a las 12, me fui ahorita a las 10:30, pero como nomás llegando, estoy bien en eso, nomás lo vemos. Nomás pasamos echando gasolina frente a la estación.
He's one of my workers. No, we work at Liverpool.
¿Quieres checar los ojos? ¿Quieres en el examen para revisar los ojos? Porque estaba checando unos pies juntos. Más al lado. Él se va a apuntar el dedo. Vas a hacer el dedo así, vas a ver el dedo, vas a mover los ojos, vas a ver el dedo, seguir el dedo, pero no vas a mover la cabeza. Más al lado.
¿Cómo? ¿Todos los ojos?
Te vas a quedar con la cabeza derecha, no vas a mover, solamente vas a mirar el dedo y lo vas a seguir con los ojos, solamente con los ojos. No mueves la cabeza, mira el dedo, sigue el dedo.
I can't get between you and the suspect, man. Get up there.
You decide.
All right. You're trying to set me up for interference. I would never want to interfere.
We're not able to.
No, this is live. It's not a film set.
¿Cómo?
Now let's get over and try that text for the Indian bird. It's there. I'm trying to confirm by 712 day for
So I'm so fat. I know. When I'm in training.
Y por ahorita, este de aquí, ahí estamos, ahí ya. Do you think it'll prevent you from doing this?
Lo que vas a hacer es caminar así.
Okay.
I see the threes, guys.
nobody mad. He's just got to know that whenever the red blue lights come on,
El examen lo que tienes que hacer es quedarte en esa posición y él te lo va a explicar y después vas a caminar.
no le pones mucha fuerza.
Eso sí que por más
No
ruido.
le pones mucha fuerza como
Hay otro más que es de los mismos, hay otro más que vas a levantar un pie. Puedes hacerlo y levándose el pie. Así no. Pero esa no por más ruido, ni película ni nada.
Oh, esto es mejor.
Sí. Pero tratarlo, pero él te lo tiene que explicar cómo hacer lo haces. Él te lo va a explicar, te lo va a enseñar. ¿Quieres tratarlo de que vas a caminar? Porque te iba a hacer ahorita, lo que ibas a hacer. Ok, pero él te explicó, lo que tienes que hacer es quedarte así. Tienes que quedar en esa posición mientras él te da las instrucciones.
No la aguanto.
La otra, tienes que quedarte así y él te va a explicar lo que tienes que hacer. Y no como la que está haciendo, no va a hacer. Eso tienes que quedarte así y él te va a explicar.
You're gonna stay like this until I tell you to do otherwise.
Te vas a quedar así hasta que él te diga que muevas. No muevas, no hagas nada, que dejas las manos al lado.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise whichever leg approximately 6 inches off the ground, foot parallel to the ground, like this.
Como él lo está haciendo, no lo hagas todavía, lo vas a hacer. Así como él está haciendo, vas a levantar el pie, lo que usted quiera. Quieres levantar la izquierda, como no lo dejes. Espera, todavía no. Cuando él te diga, lo vas a hacer, porque tienes que contar. Pero lo vas a hacer y lo vas a mantener el pie así como él lo tiene, levantado y apuntado afuera, con el dedo afuera. Pero todavía no. Y ahí todavía sigue.
You're gonna keep this leg straight, and you're gonna keep your eye on that raised foot like this.
Cuando estás viendo el pie, cuando lo tienes levantado, vas a hacer
¿Qué de lo
el tuyo, cuando lo haces.
¿Mío? Oh. You're gonna count 1001, 1002, 1003 all the way up until I say stop.
Cuando levantas el pie, vas a contar 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, y vas a seguir contando enseguida 1 y 1.
I saw you tell that lady to have a good night last night.
I regret that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have.
I've just never seen the one finger peace sign.
Yeah. Other one's been hurting.
Don told the lady to have a good night last night. But he did it with the...
I said we were #1 friend.
Flip somebody off?
Just give her a peace sign.
Oh.
Peace sign, yeah.
What up, chat?
Let me get my bag. I can help his pain. No.
Your arm, you got the entire time, keep the arms by your side. You understand this instruction?
los dicen para buscar que quieren para el carro del dueño de ese banco, igual están como allá en Salvador, que fueron las cosas y igual hay los que son paneles de que están
No, es que él dejó de apoyar mucho la gente, pero ya... No, allá en un país, sí, pero ya aquí
así es la vida.
Bueno, más que todo, que venga tu pero como que sale la cosa, hay que sacar
Background, a little bit of background.
All right, guys, if he leaves, I'm going to be in the middle of the road by myself. So I think they've decided not to arrest him. Oh, hell. Now I have horrible parking. No arrest, right? Huh? I need to know because my car's in the middle of the road. I don't want to miss a shot, though.
I think you'll be all right there, John.
All right. Anybody want to move my car in here? Anybody want to move my car in here? In the middle of the road? Yeah, please. It's a mess in there. Ignore it, okay?
Take it for a joyride. It's all right. Take it for a joyride.
No. I'm just in the middle of the road now with no lights on, so it's not going to turn out good.
That's not good.
No. Could be a parking violation. I'm not sure. Don't kidnap the drunkies. You guys are not going to be kidnapped. It'll be fine. I'd like to report a stolen car. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Completely kidding. All right, you guys are safely out of the road now. That's a nice looking car. All right, now let's lock in. Let's lock in, chat. I don't think anybody knows what's gonna happen here. Put you back in the road. I told you it was a mess in there. Don't worry, it'll lock itself. It'll lock itself.
I can't see anyways.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, the blind woman. and drive it.
Uh-oh. That's like me every night, though. That's like me every night, so. All right, that's much better. We're out of the road.
Sam, Tom, George, 6250, White Dutch. 44, 4.
2018 dogs green white colored from January 26th to Patricia Babel, every 46.
He was just sitting at the stop sign.
Vehicle was well off the road, no rollover, no entrapment.
Lake Jackson? I don't know the address, though.
Rescue line en route.
Next to Amsterdam. He's not going to jail. So.
Oh, he's not?
Nah, if you're gonna go with that,
Yeah.
give him a ticket.
Get him a ticket? Okay.
I'm just staying to translate.
There you go. I'm committed now. If I leave, my child will be like, what happened to the guy? What happened to the guy? What happened to the guy?
He's not going to jail. He would have already been in.
Yeah, I kind of figured that once the other units pulled off.
Just translating for him.
All right, the good news is he's not going to jail.
Ah, okay.
I think. They got a trainee writing a ticket, so he takes a little longer. All right. Blah 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 blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Algo tan simple que te metes por tu problema.
877 cash now. Not sponsored.
Your risk one when you get here, stage in the back. Walk the first lane of traffic over, and just traffic control right now. First one, copy. First lane blind, traffic control.
So he will be receiving a citation. He will not be going to jail today. Just instruct him that when we turn on our lights, that he is supposed to pull over immediately, not go to home base.
Not a baseball. It's not baseball. So what's the ticket for?
Ticket is for no driver's license because he doesn't have any type of ID or driver's license, so he should not be driving right
La
now.
multa es para no tener licencia. Vamos a tener que ir al corte. Voy a ir al corte.
The information for the court is all right here. So he needs to show up on or before the 11th of February.
Antes del 11 de febrero, sí. Tienes que ir al corte, aquí en Club. Si tienes alguien que puede traducir por usted, que llamen al corte y decirle para que te porque llaman ellos para ver lo que tienen que hacer para pagar la multa. Va a ser una multa. No vas a ir para la cárcel, pero sí tienes que pagar la multa por no tener licencia.
Okay.
Y entiende que aquí en el estado de Texas sí puedes ser arrestado por no tener licencia.
Let him know that they have the court information on it and that he needs to show up between 5 and 6. Okay.
That's el día del court. So it's an actual court date. That's the day to show up on it.
He has to show up by that day.
By that day. Tienes antes de ese tiempo. Dile a su señora que llame para que para la licencia.
So real quick before he goes, that we need to get a picture of him.
Yeah, this guy always takes pictures for Snapchat, guys. Just kidding.
And then just explain to them that we need a signature right here on the dotted line, that it is not an admission of guilt, that it is just promising he'll appear with
Vas a firmar con el dedo ahí, solamente diciendo que vas a llamar al corte y no está diciendo que eres culpable. No dejen que te vaya manejando otra vez sin licencia. Porque ya uno,
should not be driving if you do not have a license.
porque como es la ley aquí, uno sabe, si él te ve manejando y él sabe que no tiene licencia, también se puede parar. ¿Ok? Esto es una actividad de la licencia. Yo sí, no es difícil, no es fácil.
All right, man.
Hey, thank you so much. Have a great night. Guys, what do you think of the parking? That wasn't me this time. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Let me wait for these guys to pull.
Looking from Eastern Clear, I go to Tango 78 for fuel. ETA is going to be 2345. Forces on board. Plus 35 of the fuel.
Air Line 12, that's a good. We got 4 souls on board and route Tango 78 with an hour and 35 minutes or so.
Andy AM says that's a 2.
That's a
Shaggy
minus
Stoner
2.
4994 says I mean she did say she was blind.
Right.
Rosa 210 says she parked it like you.
That's right. She
Wicked
knows.
Clowns 83 says parks better than John.
What? That's not nice.
Bubba the big truck guy says oh look she took the John Gray driving school terrible law. Mets 12 says nah it's a 8 because it wasn't you. At Deanne Vincent Music says I will give you a 1.5. Whipped Up Wishes says she's definitely not hired for parking crew. David 041873 says must have been one of your students.
Registration. William Mary Williams 0592. William Mary Williams 0592. The license is going to be on location.
And that's how quick we can go from sitting in a parking lot to
Bruja 210
like
says
this.
I give it a 4 for getting it out of road.
A 10.
Mets 12 says so what was the reason for the stop?
He was just sitting in
101M says girl here. The inside of Pearl looks ridiculous. Wicked Clowns 83 says I'm just kidding but at least she can put it in Park O.
That's right.
Andy AM says she graduated valedictorian from John School of Parking.
That's right.
At Jethro Miller says John how about your why you do this speech if you don't mind.
I will. Just
At Bob Derrimer says 10 for style. 1 for nice try.
Guys, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe or follow, depending on which platform you're watching me from. Someone asked why I do this. In 2014, my daughter passed away inside Brazoria County Jail, which is our local county jail. So I do this to teach people their rights so they don't go to our horrible Texas jails for victimless crimes. That's my mission. I just want to play a fair playing field is all I want.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, see, we would go to jail if we drove without license here. Little Bit 918 says, YT, y'all are in timeout. Stay there.
Houston, 70513, checking your status.
Rescue on a location.
Mets 12 says, so reason for the stop again law. At Chapman 1086 says, John, we love ya, buddy.
Thank you. He was stopped at this
And Marcia
stoplight.
Sarley says, yeah, she didn't even have a driver's license. That's why she parked like that. Ryan 152,793 says, watch John help with Repo 2.
Stop it. So he was stopped at this stop sign. It turned green, or this stoplight. It turned green and he didn't go. So that was the reason for the stop, by the way. I had a feeling they were just going to go to the apartments in Park, by the way. I never at any point thought it was going to be a high-speed chase. What did you guys think? Did you guys think it was going to be a chase?
5 in around to your location.
Little Bit 918 says, slow speed 1.
Hey, one time I followed a slow speed
says,
chase
nah, he was going to slow for that. Melanie Syop 1784 says, I'm a little learner for driving, so I have to drive with an adult over 25. Bubba the big truck guy says he didn't stop because he thought he was just getting a police escort home. That's all law.
Right.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, could be colored blind like me law. LD Murder says, the cop asked about your finger last night.
Yes.
AM says,
He did.
technically it was he didn't stop after they lit him up with slow mo. And Ed101M says, light turned green and didn't go. So you have done it 3 times on stream. Rover 210 says, not going 6 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, cops are out tonight.
Yes. Something happened in Lake Jackson. There's an accident somewhere. I don't know where it's at because I was I know that when I'm on a scene, I focus on one thing at a time. And the reason is my only goal is to help the person I'm there.
Says, oh, was that cop on that call last night?
Yes, he was. All of those cops were.
Going in Route Meyer.
All right, it sounds like they already got a tow truck for wherever it was.
Moose_Goats says, good night, John and Trunkies.
Moose_Goats, thank you so much for being here. Good night to you. YouTube vertical chat, I'm sorry, your comments are not coming up. If you're a member, go over to the landscape, the full 1080p
Melanie Syop
stream.
1784 says, who was that said, what's up, chat?
It was Jones.
459 Meyer towing in Route Meyer.
That was Jones. He's always pretty cool.
Little Bit 918 says, YT. He's lying, he put y'all in timeout.
No, it's broke.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is that a cop?
Yes. Yes. This is not the normal voice, TTS
Chillin'
voice
like
we
Villain
use.
212 says, sorry, I'm back, so what happened to the drunk guy?
He wasn't drunk. Guys, we never assume that somebody's drunk.
Chillin' like Villain 212 says, did they take him?
If you're watching my stream, we assume 100% they're not drunk. Everyone
Melanie
is
Syop
innocent until proven guilty.
1784 says, cause if he was a cop, he's a nice cop.
Yeah, he was. We always assume everybody's sober. That's what the rest of society does, is automatically assume everybody's drunk. We're different here on this stream. We actually believe in innocent until proven guilty.
Ed101M says, wow, tow truck already on scene.
Yeah, it's...
When are they going to allow your towing services to get into the rotation?
Probably never. Yeah, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. We never assume somebody's drunk. I don't think the guy was drunk. I really don't, by the way.
120 trip.
Uh-oh. Run a license, hold it for traffic.
At Bargain Bastard says John. Tom 01C says you do a great job.
Hold on, guys.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, and your court is at night always, hey.
All right, guys, we got to kind of do a...
Mets 12 says, do you think they did that because he didn't stop?
We're going to have another stop right behind us.
1086 says, John has a good ride program. Lol.
They're going to have I think we're going to have another stop right behind us. Yep, right behind us. I knew it. I knew it.
Robert George Sam 1. Correction. Robert George Sam 5129. Robert George Sam 5129. Currently at 332 feet remain.
Chillin' like Villain 212 says, probably I would think.
I knew we were. I heard him run the plate.
Mets 12 says, damn, they are out of gas. Little Bit 918 says, dang, they got another one quick.
Feeder road all the way up here is 30 miles an hour. Okay, you were going about 53 for a good bit of the way. Okay. All right, you have the access on the car as well, sir. Where y'all coming from? Where y'all coming from? Working. Where you working at?
Blah 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 blah.
No, on 288B. What thing? Yes. Okay. Okay. Is this address good for you?
Blah blah blah. Blah blah.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be back with you. Okay. Please go. Hi, sir.
How are you?
It's good.
Good. It's not the same car. They came right back at me. This time, I'm not to blame for being parked in the middle of the scene because I was just parked there. The scene came to me. So the reason I don't know if you guys could hear the reason for the stop. It was allegedly speeding over here. Allegedly 53 and a 30. Tell them to cuss me out. Yeah. That will probably get you out of a ticket, especially if it's funny. It's funny, like your hair looks funny or I don't like your shirt or something like that. That'll probably get you out of the ticket.
Expired 9/25. Insurance verification. Insurance confirmed on a 2800.
It's a warning, everyone. Slow down. There you go.
Yes. So you just have to go get your glasses. Just go do that for me. All right. You'll have a good rest of that night.
It's a warning, everyone. Is it already Wacky Warning Wednesday? Now we're 20 minutes short of it. Guys, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat. I'll turn you guys up. Dang it, I hear the squeaky brakes. They're already behind me. Everybody
Shaggy
be cool.
Stoner 4994 says he got excited for Wacky Warning Wednesday.
Yes.
Mets 12 says, damn, if that was a trooper, you would be cooked. Melanie Syop 1784 says, was that the same cop from the last scene?
Yeah.
Maintenance 808 says, film 50.
Always film 50, guys. Always. Always record the police. Never talk to the police. You have absolutely nothing to gain and everything to lose.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, damn, John, they are coming to you now live.
Right?
At Marcia Sarlegui says, warning Tuesday. Mets 12 says, always film 50.
Always. Let's go check on Lake Jackson. They probably miss us.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, so this is not the troll shift, correct?
No, definitely not.
Ready for quick.
Mets 12 says if it was the troll shift, that would have been a ticket.
Yep, and the other guy would have been arrested too for evading. They would have arrested him for evading.
Clowns 83 says another good thing is to have a dash camera in your car, never know when you'll need it.
It's true. You guys are my dash camera.
Rover 210 says if this was C-Notes, they would have blocked John's view.
Yeah.
Little Big 918 says Wolfbox has a good one if you need one.
Just remember, a dash cam works both ways. If you're a good driver, you want a dash cam.
At Chapman 1086 says I have a Wolfbox on 24-hour record.
Yeah, if you're a bad driver, you probably don't want one. Because remember, it provides evidence.
Mets 12 says they would have gave John a ticket for parking in the road as well.
Right. Oh, they would have immediately made me move. That lady was nice. It was nice of that lady to move my car for me.
Second 06 DMC Maroon, color turned 26 to Michael Yalski out of Northwood.
Mets 12 says this shift has nothing to hide.
Right. I should have asked him if he got out of jail.
Little Bit 918 says my Wolfbox has saved me a time or two.
Yeah, but if you're
I've put it on every car I've owned since I've discovered them.
The only thing is, if you're a bad driver, don't do it. Because okay, let me tell you why it's.
Who got out John?
Let me tell you why it would be a bad idea if you're a bad driver. So, if you're a bad driver and there's evidence on your own dash cam that you've committed a crime, and let's say you delete that footage or the SD card comes up missing, then they've just got you for tampering with evidence. So, remember.
Little Bit 918 says definitely not a bad driver.
So
I drive for a living.
Yeah, so remember, the dash cam works both ways. So, I suggest one for a good driver, not so good driver, maybe not the best
Chapman
investment.
1086 says Dooley always has the wolf on.
Yeah, that's my advice. Take it or leave it. It's my show.
At Marshasar Legwe says, John, whatever happened to the place that got broken into the other night?
I don't know. I haven't been by to check because I don't want to put it on camera if the windows are still broken. I don't want to advertise that. So I'm assuming they got the windows fixed and everybody lived happily ever after. Oh, also I lied to you guys during that stream, and I can tell you now because it's 2 days later. I lied to you guys, and I did it for a good reason. I did it for a good reason. So at one point in the stream, I said, okay, they got a hold of the key holder and they're coming to fix the window, right?
12 says, who should you have asked if they got out of jail, John?
So I told you guys, okay, they got a hold of the key holder and they're on their way to fix the window. I lied about that because I didn't want the entire area to know that that window was broken and that they weren't going to be able to get it fixed. So I lied to you guys, but I felt like it was for a good reason. Let me know your thoughts on me lying to you. Are you mad that I lied to you, or do you think I did the right thing? It's been 2 days, I can tell you now. But they couldn't get in contact with the key holder, so that meant that business would have been there, and I would have advertised it.
At Chapman 1086 says all good. At Marshasar Legwe says yeah.
So I didn't want to advertise to the whole county that that window was broken and no one was there. So
Big
I told
Dave
a little fib.
BCTX says clutching my pearls. Melanie Syop 1784 says that girl that got stopped for a wide right turn and had narcotics on her and screwed her family with the car and tried to get a cash delivery. I wonder if she was made to get the car out.
I don't know.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says I've been told worse lies. Big Dave BCTX says gasping.
Sorry.
Jethro Miller says Yuki R5Y says you lie to them every day by not telling them you a cop. And Ed101M says you lied to us.
Yes, I did.
918 says that's it, unfollowing you all.
I just didn't want to tell the whole town that business was going to be there all night with a broke window with nobody fixing it. So that's why I made that up. Trust me, I'm always going to tell you the truth eventually. I thought it was for the good of the person. So I told a little white lie. Because as we know, a lot of people locally watch my stream, so I did it for the business owner.
Little Bit 918 says, in all seriousness, thank you for doing that. Because you honestly never know who's watching.
Are you assisting Rosenberg Piggy?
What? Why we got Rosenberg traffic?
At Marshasar Legwe says, I think you ran over a skunk because I smell it. Mets 12 says, alright, that's it, I've had enough unfollowing you now, lol JK.
I hope you guys can appreciate why I did that. Because I'm on the side of the people, and I felt bad for that little bitty dress shop owner, right?
We're going to be by the Hearts Chicken.
Going to be by the Hearts Chicken.
28 hold for traffic.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, you talking about the window at the gas station.
No, the window at the other day when...
Boy David 6174.
Little Bit 918 says, unfollow train law.
So here's the thing. No, the stop with when the liquor store window was broke, the insurance window was broke, and the little dress shop, the window was broke.
We're going to be by the Hearts Chicken.
So, you guys may not even notice it. I was like, man, I don't really know what to do here because I don't want to advertise that the window's broken.
Mets 12 says, yes, I appreciate you doing that because local businesses need that with it not making it worse.
Yep.
Bruja 210 says, I just don't know if I can take this anymore. Look at Clowns 83 says, you also said that about that window.
Yes.
Do we have any calls over?
Bruja 210 says I feel so violated.
I'm sorry. Should I have left? Okay, here's another question. Should I have left that information to myself, or should I have told you? I was gonna go with I told you anyway. But I did make that up.
Sure, that's all still fine.
LD Murder says I knew you were telling a story. I heard the dispatch say the key holder was out of town. Little Bit 918 says, John, I'm starting to think this is a toxic relationship. I think I'll have to ask my therapist about this.
So I appreciate that.
Like we says, let's go to this next call, John.
So the people who are listening to the scanner, did you figure out what I was doing and why I did it? Or did you just think I was stupid? If you were listening to the scanner, did you know I lied?
Nice job. We pulled into Julius. Paul Young X-ray 2590. Paul Young X-ray at 2590.
Bruja 210 says should have kept it to yourself.
Should have kept it to myself. Yeah, as soon as I said it, they're on the scanner like, the key holder's not going to be in town.
And Jeffrey Dash Miller says, as a person who fixes things, I knew nobody was coming that night to fix anything.
Right.
Paul Young X-ray
Bruja 210 says, I am starting to think we were married in our last lives. LD Murder says, I knew you lied.
Well, thank you for playing it off with me.
And Jeffro Dash Miller says Tom ONCSAYS, he's an auditor for legal purposes, but he's just exercising his rights and doing a great job.
Well, thank you.
At Ed101M says we knew you was already lying.
Dang it.
We honestly thought he was going to return after the cops left to steal a dress. Lookup Times 83 says I heard the scanner and didn't even put into together law.
Yeah. I tried.
LD Murder says, but I understood why.
Thank you. I just felt sorry for especially the little dress shop owner, right? Sitting there with all their merchandise just susceptible to being stolen.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, yes, we all heard that they didn't get a hold of the key holder for that shop, and I knew it was a lie, but it's all good, John.
Dang it. See, I'm not a very good liar. You all heard the scanner traffic anyway. Well, I suck at lying.
Mets 12 says, John, you sure you're not the one who broke the window?
Okay, no, it wasn't me. I did not break the windows. You guys are my alibi.
Says, thank you for following Spazspank.
Thank you so much for the follow.
3 says, let us Trunkies find out you're holding all the dresses for yourself, John.
No dresses in the Camaro at this time.
At Ed101M says, dress shop owner here. Sir, you look ridiculous and now telling lies on me. Kilmacooker says, once a liar, always a liar.
Dang it, that's a good point.
Mets 12 says, but you said you look good in a pretty white dress.
Sam Young, Mary 6452.
I just didn't want to advertise, because I know a lot of local people watch my streams. I didn't want to advertise that the business was broken into.
210 says a leopard doesn't change its spots.
Dang it.
And Marcia Sarlegui says, John, don't ever quit your day job.
This is my day job. You guys are actively watching my day job.
Roha 210 says, looking for a little black dress in a size 8.
All right, I'll keep you updated. Oh, I also have a dress sale right now. I'm just kidding. I don't have a dress sale. I was just kidding.
Mets 12 says, so you are in love with alligators. You lied to us about how you don't like them. At Ed101M says, Frankie here. So you lied on me, telling the community I was afraid of trash bags.
Oh, no, we all saw that. We all saw you fighting a trash bag, and trash bag won.
Anything clear for return?
Go ahead.
Arlen Navarez, Ivy Jackson, clear and valid.
Rosa 210 says law. And Marcia Sarleggy says that's why you were only wearing a red shirt because you didn't get enough at the dress shop.
That's right. Alright, maybe we should just hang out at gas stations because then the stops come to us.
Valid restriction A. Insurance confirms that
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says look Frankie had a little too much that night. Give him a break. Roha 210 says just checked out your new line of merchandise. I don't own a Film 5.0 dress yet.
It's gonna take me a while to get the patches sewn on all the dresses.
That's clear. We'll be at UTMB Clear Lake.
Let me take a peek at the YouTube vertical chat. See what you guys are saying. No hangout at Dunkin' Donuts? So wise in the vertical chat. What's your 20? I'm in
Rosa
Clute.
210
That's
says you just need wax paper and a picture and an iron.
There we go. Oh, so I don't have to sew the patches on. That's good to know.
Eastern 1259, security radio. Eastern 1259, April report showing 299 out of Georgia, no extradition.
ID is still valid. He's clear.
What's my favorite radar hiding spot? I'm not a cop.
Out of this city is clear and valid. Restriction A.
I am not a cop.
Confirms on a 2014 Toyota.
Over there it's 9:55. Here it is 11:55.
2-4-2-4-2.
Cause this 12 for real? No, I'm not a cop.
Mets 12 says Clute PD here we will avoid China Max area.
Driver Hernandez.
Little bit 918 says don't give him ideas because he might put us to work and then we will become part of the crime.
Right. Accessory after the fact.
Passenger Loretto out of this city is clear and valid. Restriction A.
And Marcia Sarleggy says John is trying to rob the store.
I'm not a criminal, guys. I'm not a criminal, I'm not a cop. Why everyone think I'm a cop? Because they hear the radio traffic. What scanner is that? It's Unication G5. Unication G5 and SDS 200.
And Marcia Sarleggy says he's trying to stake it out.
Are you both? No, I'm not.
Little bit 918 says shish I didn't tell y'all this but he's both a cop and a criminal.
Is it illegal? Is it illegal in Arizona to pull up like you record? Check your local and state laws. But I think the First Amendment applies. I think the First Amendment applies in all 50 states. People are dumb. Guys, I have a scanner in my car, so I know where I can speed. All right.
Mets 12 says Chevron manager here get off my property PLZ sir.
No, this Chevron manager actually likes me. I've actually saved him before. I've actually got the manager of the store out of the back of a cop car once. Where are you in Brazoria County? All right, where am I at in Brazoria County? Right now I'm in Clute, Texas. Also, it's legal in Texas to have a scanner as long as you're not using it during the commission of a crime. If you use a scanner in the commission of a crime, it's actually an additional charge. Check your local and state laws for the scanner laws. In some states, it's legal to have it at home. In some states, it's illegal to have it in your car. So check your local and state laws.
2024 says, John, did you hear we might see some snow? You're definitely gonna have to put Pammy's plants in the garage for this weekend.
Yeah, I gotta take them out of the
Legby
garage.
says, how is your gas right now, John? Are we good?
103 miles.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, field trip tomorrow, John.
Why does it sound like I'm smoking? Because I am.
At Chapman 1086 says, I'm in Michigan, Clue, Texas.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna turn you guys down for a second.
We're good, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, they're good.
Eastern Terminal follow 3 received. Coastal time 2358.
Yeah, normally the members' voices come out and the mods will come out on the speaker, but I'm having technical difficulties. I have a computer that's down I have to fix when I get home. That runs the TikTok chat and the YouTube chat, and it's down right now. So that's why you don't have voice over here.
We're good, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm not a cop. I am not a cop. I'm just a guy with a cell phone.
Little Bit 918 says, YT, he's lying to y'all. We voted to put y'all on timeout.
I'm reading the comments right now over on YouTube.
Last Flight 3, E-Space, Last Flight 3, E-Space. Need a weather check for third-party transfer. Christmas St. Elizabeth, Hotel 219er, going to Texas Children's TMC, Hotel 118.
Hi, this is cool. What city and state is this? We're in Brazoria County.
Says, sure is quite.
We're in Brazoria County.
210 says, why should we believe you anymore?
We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're about 50 miles south of Houston.
For it being too smoky.
Too smoky.
And Marcius R. Legwe says, have you ever ate at that Mexican and Chinese restaurant, John?
At the China Max across the street? Yes. Stop spamming. Stop typing bin. Alright, I'm going to ban you. Alright. There you go. You're hidden. I don't know why they were just typing bin over and over and over and over. I don't know what that means.
23 on the there.
I can't read the chat if you're typing the same thing over and over and over. Thank you. What is the temperature there? It is currently...
Wilma 210 says it starts out with little white lies.
It's 63 degrees. It's 63 degrees. It's going to get really cold this weekend. We're right on the Texas Gulf Coast.
And Jethro Dash Miller says I go over to Twitch for 1 second and there's a spam party.
Yeah, I got it. I took care of it.
Are we at a new palm tree location?
We're at the Chevron. You're in the shower right now? Thank you for letting us know.
Good for that.
We have to go and respond. Christmas St. Elizabeth, Hotel 219er.
Oh, well, be safe. Will do. I would never do anything unsafe. It's against all platform policies.
And Marcius R. Legwe says, yeah, we got a lot of spam and trolls on here. Mets 12 says the block is hot.
The block is hot.
Traffic.
Oh, we got a traffic stop. Where are you at, Clute?
PJ's Car Wash off Plantation. William Henry William 3229.
That's literally right in front of us. All right, everybody back in. Everybody back in.
BRDLY 1979 says be cool. Bruja 210 says I like spam fried.
I'm going to lift it from Ticker 78 on Mike Bay. CT is going to be 10 minutes past the hour. 4 souls on board, 2 hours, 15 minutes fuel.
Hello, 9 copy, having with an RTB with 4 souls on board, 2 hours and 15 minutes of fuel, 5-minute ETA back to base.
Let me aim the satellite towards us. It's bad parking, guys. It's bad parking.
1784 says it's blurry, John.
I know, it will be in a minute. Thank you for letting me know.
Mets 12 says screen.
That is so weird. My phone just broke. Let me close the app. It's gonna go black screen for a second, guys. That is so weird. That was weird. I've never seen it do that before. Yeah, that's normal now.
Mets 12 says, is your phone overheating?
No. It might have been.
And Jeffro-Miller says maybe that's what's been happening every time you get out of the car. YouTube glitches in some way.
We good now? Give me ones in the chat if we're good.
Jody_VRDLY 1979 says 1.
Very good.
Little Bit 918 says 111,115.
Oh, that's a lot of ones. Thank you.
At Marcia Sarlegui says, you got boots on, John, or what? Wicked Clowns 83 says 1. Gale 0428 says 1. Bruja 210 says 1. At Marcia Sarlegui says 1.
Ooh, go forward, don't back into the guy. Oh, you're trying to miss the curb. Hey, it's a fan, everyone, it's a fan. They're free.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, hey, you stopped with me twice before. I really appreciate it. This was from a viewer.
Well, thank you. Sometimes people try to run over me, cuss me out. All right, that's okay parking. I mean, there are no lines here. In my defense, there's absolutely no lines here. So where am I going to figure out where to park? So I'm going to call this a 10. I'm between all the lines. Guys, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys.
At Marcia Sarlegui says, haha, I knew it, I hear them when you walk.
I couldn't wear them for a little while because my feet were hurting. I think I'm gonna start wearing them again. I'm not.
Mets 12 says should have put it in the car wash.
I can't, I don't have a back window. What the heck?
Wicked Clowns 83 says always film 50.
Oh, he's always.
At Chapman 1086 says gonna run out of blinker fluid.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Last night I was reading there was someone that was obsessed with my parking last night in the YouTube chat.
And Marcia Sarlegui says you look ridiculous, John.
No, these are good boots. Someone was completely obsessed with my parking. They're like, you can't park there. That's a crime. You're trespassing. It's like, man, they would be really mad if they've been here a long time. Every night they would be triggered with my parking. They were just over and over and over again. You're parking, you're parking. I was like, man, that's a good engagement right there.
Jethro-Miller says, "Oh my gosh, that lady was so funny with the party. I was laughing so hard."
That was the one thing in the chat that was cheering me up. I couldn't help it. It was just cracking me up. I was like, oh boy, she's really gonna hate this next stop. She was not happy. She even, one of her comments, she said, "I'm gonna call the cops on you." I was like, they're right there. They're right there. If they had a problem, they would definitely arrest me. She was gonna call the cops because of my parking. You can't make this stuff up.
Jethro-Miller says, "There were definitely some awful people when you were talking to that mother, but there were also a lot of people that were supportive."
I did see that. I did see that. I did see that.
Chapman1086 says, "Can you imagine the Sonic driveway block?"
Oh shit, they were even open. They were even open. I felt so bad. That was because I wouldn't do that if a business is open, right? Like if there's nobody in the parking lot, I just park however the hell I want to. But I parked right in front of the damn driveway with Sonic open. That was bad.
At Marshasar, like we said, streets are dead.
Yeah, they are. We're gonna go around one more time.
Eastern 705 negative.
We'll go to Sector JG. We'll go back around. Is the lady that was obsessed with my parking, did they come back? Because I think my parking got better tonight. What do you guys think?
Broha210 says, "Why should we believe you?" Jethro-Miller says, "Spunky Gooner says someone with TTS tell him he smokes too much."
I'm quitting tomorrow.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, "It sure is quiet, quiet, quiet."
It is.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, "Wasn't it the drive-through also?"
Yes. Yeah, it was a complete asshole move.
Jethro-Miller says, "LOL, I have not seen her."
It's probably best for her sake and her and her health that she doesn't come back.
2024 says, "We don't say the Q word, guys."
Yeah, it's too close to getting off time. If you're from the area, always do the speed limit around this curb right here. There's a lot of crosses right by these trees up here.
Little Bit 918 says, "You ain't quitting tomorrow, you already lying to us again."
Right. Oh shit. I'm just kidding. I'm either quitting tomorrow or the next day. Because tomorrow never comes, guys. I'll quit one day.
210 says, "I am starting to think this is all AI and that you are in the basement playing video games."
I'm not. This is not AI. I saw someone in the comments on that last stop, they were like, "Is this a film set?"
Chapman1086 says, "And don't say TTS, cause I lock around thinking something else."
We'll go down Kyle Road. All right, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
Broha210 says, "Just don't know what to believe anymore."
I'm sorry. I hope I really didn't.
918 says, "Hey officer, someone in the trunk has sunflower seeds."
I'm sorry. I feel like I let you down, but I think I did it for a right reason. If you were listening to the scanner, you figured out really quick what I was doing, so.
Little Bit 918 says, "We definitely just trolling you. You definitely did it for the right reason."
Last flight 3,
And
your flight
Marcus
number
already
is
says you ain't
418.
going to quit
You'll
John
be
and
picking
help
up
you when you
a
drive. You are right,
1-year-old
does again,
male,
John.
approximately 22 pounds, with a spontaneous subarachnoid. Currently GCS of 15, blood pressure is 100/55, heart rate of 133, breathing 28, 99% on room air. Patient is receiving D5NS, coming out of Christmas St. Elizabeth PR bed 2, going to Texas Children's TMC to the ER.
Rosa 210 says, now I am starting to think you really never had a best friend growing up or a first pet.
I'm getting LZ set up for y'all. Big Christmas St. Elizabeth. Three.
Oh man.
And Marcus Arleggy says someone pooped in the trunk and we can't breathe. Please let us out.
Next stop you can get out, or we can get to the palm trees. I'm not making any more bathroom breaks.
I'm on a 2014 Ford Explorer, November 26 to Isabella.
You can do it, man. Wait, 129 showing for Kim Long. Check. 22028.
What's the app? I don't use app. I use actual scanners.
William Henry William 1477. William Henry William 1477.
Insurance confirmed on a 2014 Ford Explorer, November 26 to Isabella, Mata, and a 1 Elias, out of Victory, clear clear.
Check.
All right, we checked on sector JG. Looks to be clear.
Little Bit 918 says if he used an app, we'd never make it to the calls.
Yeah, there's too much delay to use the app. They're delayed on purpose.
And Jethro Miller says Polycarpsnon 6823 says what scanner do you use? I'd like to also do that in Nashville. And Sorth Pang 8046 says John, I found the same scanner on Amazon. It's changing scanner.
Unication G5. How much is it now?
2239 white, Lakeview by the one building.
Oh, that scanner is dying, as a matter
And
of fact.
Marcius Arlegui says you got a lead foot, John.
Nope, not me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a statist. I obey all traffic laws.
2239 William Henry William 2239 white, Lakeview by the one building.
Lakeview by the one building. That's behind us. Like, for example, this stop sign, I'm gonna stop way behind the white line. I'm gonna make a complete stop, and then we're gonna go.
Last line 3 control.
Just know that if you do what I do, it's not.
They're going to be setting up your LZ there between the parking garage and the ER on the street. You'll be speaking to car 52 on V-Fire 21.
So just know if you do what I do, it's not a matter of if you get arrested, but when. So just know half the town is going to hate you. When they arrest you, you're not going to be able to find a job because you won't be able to pass the background check. Because this is all things that have happened to me.
And Marcius Arlegui says flip a U-turn.
So just know. I always try to tell people that because I don't want you to be, oh, I'm going to do it like John, and then your life is destroyed.
And Marcius Arlegui says that city is nice.
Reporting stating that she believes her son may have harmed himself inside the apartment.
What is that? What?
2226, can I get you to respond 100 South 2nd Street, number 53? It's going to be a welfare cistern. Reporting stating that she believes her son may have harmed himself inside the apartment.
That's what I thought they said. That's an Alvin, by the way.
At Sorth Pang 8046 says John UDG 5 is 49 on Amazon.
Unication G5 is $499. I bought it. It was $900, so maybe $800. I can't remember. I've had it for a while.
23 Virgin.
It's a nice little scanner. It's small.
Bruno 210 says, oh no.
Invalid on a Freeport is cleared. Valid insurance unconfirmed on a 2012 Ford.
Everybody be cool.
At Marcius Arlegui says, dang, that's scary John. He harmed himself in the apartment.
Well, they don't know that. They don't know that. A lot of times those calls come in, it's just somebody doesn't feel like talking to somebody. So people will call the police to get them to answer the phone, or we don't know that for a fact.
At Chapman 1086 says, we are checking tire balance. Bro, it's all good. If we get stopped, just reverse it.
Yeah, I did that before.
Bruja 210 says, or he's got company and his mother doesn't like the girl.
Yeah. I mean, it could be anything. I don't ever assume. Guys, it's starting to look like I'm the only car on the road, so I think my services will no longer be needed tonight. Guys, thank you so much. We got up to a level 8 hype train tonight on Twitch. That's absolutely amazing.
Whipped Up Wishes says, good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Mom 2024 says, good night, John.
Guys, we'll see you a little bit later on today. Remember, always check my website, BC.
Ed101M says, night is still young.
Ooh,
Wicked Clowns 83 says, good night, John.
Good night to you, Wicked Clowns. Thank you. Guys, we made it to a level 8 hype train.
And Marcius says, no, this is not a cop channel. And Jeffrey Dash Miller says, stay safe, sir. See you again next time.
See you tomorrow. Guys, always check my website, bc-scanner.com. I'll have my schedule on there. Also, you can find all the links to my social media platforms. Good night to you, Fargan Bastage. bc-scanner.com. I have my schedule.
Says, night, Jethro.
Links to all my social media platforms. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Kick. You can find me on YouTube.
Says, night, John.
You can even find me on Facebook over there. Thanks, everyone. We've had an amazing night. Thank you so much.
At Chapman 1086 says, night, bud.
Good night to you. It takes me a second to end the streams.